Welcome back. Here we are on Elympious. Yes, it's like a giant city is basically all we can see so far of Olympius. And I know what you're thinking. If it's Olympius, where's Thor? And if you're thinking that, it's wrong mythology. Just completely the wrong mythology.
This city sure is strange.
In what way? It's got lights, it's got buildings, it's got people, shops. It sells cakes.
Yeah, I feel like there's something missing.
A cake shop.
There's no nature.
Oh, of course. So that would be why there's no cake shop. If you can't grow, well, I can't remember what they use for, like, flour. That's what we're after. That's the one. Like, jeez.
Indeed. I haven't spied a single blade of grass, let alone a tree.
Is it because they're using Spyrix?
More likely because there aren't any spirits.
Exactly. As the spirits became scarce, all signs of nature withered with them.
I just want to point out in the bottom left right now, there's actually a plant. Yep.
Elympious is in its death throes.
So this world needs spirits.
I mean, it might be synthetic, but they said there's no sign of plants, but there's one there.
What was that?
Alvin, what does that poster say?
Box for sale.
Support the Otherworld reactor plan. They were probably put out by a union of Spyrix-using merchants.
It sounds like they're really dependent on Spyrex.
You look like a deep-pocketed lot. Help us pull the plug on the reactor plan.
Oh, well, surely, yes.
Tell me, old-timer, why do you need donations to stop the plan?
Filing official protests with the government isn't free, you know.
Phew! Did you take a bath in booze today?
What's the deal with this doll?
Count me in. I want to stop the Otherworld reactor plan.
Jude, wait.
It's straight into trouble.
Thank you, lad. Thank you.
I wonder how Gaius intends to stop the plan.
Probably through full-scale invasion, take over the planet and kill everyone?
With Muse's power at his disposal, they could show up on this side at any moment.
That's true.
No point moping around on an empty stomach. Balin should have that food ready by now.
But we've barely gone anywhere. We haven't even explored the city. Let me see about the synthetic plant over here. It's like right there. That's a plant. It's a plant. That's enough selfishness from you, young lady. We can barely even afford food and rent. The way prices and taxes are rising these days. Alright then. But what about the plant? There's another plant there. Are they all synthetic? Like, there's fruit being sold here, so how does this work? How?
The letters in the Olympian alphabet seem quite similar to the ones we use in Riza Maxia.
They're fundamentally the same. Get used to the cosmetic differences and you'll be reading fluent Olympian.
So it's just the same language then.
Hey,
Listen,
Milla.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Go ahead.
No, after you. Mine can wait.
Why is everyone behaving so strangely?
You were dead.
A lot happened after you went away.
You were dead.
It helped us grow up a bit, but growing up certainly doesn't solve everything.
Hopefully they will tell us what happened, because that was all in Jude's side, so...
I bet Alvin feels the same way.
I see. You humans mature so quickly.
Debatable.
Then again, what adult with an ounce of common sense would hunt down Maxwell and pick a fight with him?
Well, the lack of common sense part.
That's probably your influence, Milla.
How dare you?
You don't seem that upset. Alright then. Milla's intuition.
Did Jude and Leia have a fight with Alvin?
Why do you ask?
Intuition.
Your intuition is on the mark as ever. I only heard about it after the fact, though.
Alvin tried to kill Jude, and he even shot Leia.
Yeah, we missed quite a bit.
It didn't seem to be one of his typical betrayals. It was his actions that led to your apparent death. That must have been quite a shock to him.
That was probably true for Ivor, too.
Oh, what's happened to Ivor?
They fought with Ivor too?
We all did! He ran like a frightened bunny! We finished off Pressa and Agria, too!
Though that too was a painful conclusion for Alvin and Leia.
It's like, yeah, while we were just wondering about Lost in Purgatory or Limbo or whatever it was, it's like, this is what was going on.
I see. Now I understand why everyone's changed so much.
Depot hasn't changed. Depot's the same. Alvin's homecoming.
From the nature to the culture, everything on Olympias seems so different.
Yet somehow the same.
This is your homeland, right, Alvin?
Yep. The source of the Spyrex you hate so much.
You don't sound too happy about it. Didn't you want to return here more than anything?
Well, I thought I did.
It was more he wanted to return here with his mum. And since his mum is dead, Elympious is more... No, not Elympious. Rize Maxia is more of his home because he's lived there longer.
I wonder why I wanted to return to this doomed world.
It is true that its spirits have withered and its plants and animals are disappearing. But Olympias isn't over yet.
The people here brought this upon themselves by using Spyrex. You aren't even the real Maxwell. Do you really intend to save humans like that?
Yes, this is a human problem. And as you know, I'm quite fond of humans. Whether I'm Maxwell or not is beside the point.
I see. Glad to hear it.
Indeed. Can I actually move now without getting a skit in the bottom left? Seems so. Right, let's go get some food. Does remind me, I do need to eat after this. But I haven't got the chicken out of the freezer.
Heading out?
What am I going to do about this chicken? I'll have to have fish instead.
I'm off to Helioborg. I hear the results of some new Spyrex research just came in.
Oh, right. You did say you were an engineer.
Well, hey, Balin buddy! Where's our chow?
I put together a real nice spread back in my apartment. Feel free to dig in.
Well, we certainly will.
Thank you so much.
What happened to my throat then?
If you don't mind me asking, where exactly did you find us?
Out wandering in the fields of darkness and sadness. There you were. Just lying down.
Out past Helioborg, where I'm heading now. You were sprawled at the foot of the hill on the other side of the complex.
I wasn't too far off.
Thank you.
No problem. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
It's just Elize there. I was going to say, do we actually head for the food? What was it? Second floor, I think it was? Is this the elevator? Yes. Second floor. We want Balin's apartment, which is... So we saw that guy when we came out, so it's got to be this one.
So, what's everyone's plans from here on out?
Find a way to return to Elize Maxia. We shall form a group and call it... Well, if we're leaving the planet, we shall call ourselves Exodus.
If we head to that spot Balin mentioned, we might be able to get back to Rize Maxia.
Oh, I see. That's why you asked.
Although, I'm not planning to leave until I find a way to help both Rize Maxia and Olympious.
Is there any way we can help?
Of course. I doubt I could figure things out alone. Just having you here would be a huge morale boost.
We mustn't underestimate the circumstance, though. We must contend with Spyrex devices, the Otherworld reactor plan, and even Gaius.
That's why you want us all to decide for ourselves.
Try to head back home or figure things out here, huh? Wow, that's tough.
It's not... I mean, what other choices do we have? It's like one of the worlds is going to be screwed, so we need to help both. Come on now.
I realized something once we landed on this side.
The gravity's a bit different.
We can't eliminate Spyrix from Olympious, but we still need to get rid of the schism. It's a real conundrum. I want to figure out what I can do about this.
Well, you know I won't agree to anything that hurts my own people.
I mean, that's fair.
But we need to find something to help the spirits as well.
I have something to say.
Well, just say it then.
If we can't eliminate Spyrix, then I will take the extra effort to watch over and protect the birth of new spirits, so their numbers stay intact.
But that means...
Spirits are another part of nature's cycle, just like humans. I will find a way to support them both.
So what you're saying is you're just gonna be party to the fact like the humans are gonna be constantly killing spirits. You're okay with that? Because I'm not.
You sure about this?
I've thought long and hard about this. Jude, if you're convinced that we can't get rid of Spyrix, then I won't argue. But we can't waste time debating this. We need to head to Helioborg.
It just seems very wrong that it was like, yes, we're in agreement. We will carry on murdering spirits. We just have to make sure more are born so they don't run out. It's like, excuse me?
She's got a point. Any place working on Spyrix research is probably involved in the Otherworld reactor plan.
Seems like a bad idea.
Can I get answers from everybody by the time we get there?
No.
Okay.
Is my role to offer support, or is it to lead?
Both at the same time. Wait, you actually wanted to answer that question? Very strange, right? Helioborg is where we're off to. I don't remember how to get there. I think it's just generally just leave town. Don't know. So much elevator. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. I could teleport, couldn't I? Like, oh no. It won't actually let me teleport anywhere. That's the planet, by the way. Yep. This is what's confusing about this game, by the way. Am I actually going the right way? No. Completely the wrong way. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. Is the nature of the worlds and where they are. Because it never really explains exactly what's going on. And I've seen people before confused about this thing. It's like... they are in the same location. Both planets.
What's happening?
Helioborg is under attack!
Well, of course.
What?
You should turn around and leave. It's not safe here. I just don't understand why anyone would attack the Spyrix Research Center.
Oh, we might have a clue who it might be.
Who's behind the attack?
Who do you think?
We have no idea. The attackers were using calculatrix without Spyrixes. How is that even possible?
What's that?
Arts. I mean, come on.
Spirit arts produced using Spyrixes. If the attackers didn't need them, I think we know who they are.
Sounds like Gaius is already making his move.
Let's go. I want to make sure Balin is safe.
I mean, alien encounters.
It must be shocking for the Olympians to see us using arts without Spyrix.
Not so much shocking as terrifying. To us, it's as if you have supernatural powers.
But in a lot of ways, it's Spyrix technology that's more powerful.
People fear what they cannot understand. That's why we're so quick to discriminate against other races and cultures.
Alvin, were you scared when you first came to Riza Maxia?
I was. The people seem like monsters to me.
And how do you feel now?
Now? You know. Some are good, some aren't.
Yeah, humans.
I'm glad to hear that.
It sounds like young men from Elympious start out quite naive.
Yeah, it's no difference to Rize and Maxia. I mean, look at Jude there.
And old men are condescending no matter which world they come from.
Indeed. A long way home.
So how far is Olympious from Riza Maxia?
Here we go. This feeds into what I was going to talk about.
It really isn't about distance. They're, like, separated by an impassable wall.
It's like I've said previously, that they are in the same physical space, but they are separated you basically have to understand how a universe works and how you can have different dimensions. It's like they occupy the same location, but not the exact same space. My throat's going dry. That's not a good time for it to go dry. So it's like, when we're jumping through dimensions, it's alternate versions within the same space. It's the best way to describe it.
Oh, I know. Maxia and Elympious are about as far apart from each other as men and women are.
That helps her completely, doesn't it? Well done, Leia.
An impassable wall? Does that mean we can never go home? I won't be able to see Giselle again?
That's horrible.
No, it'll be okay. After all, we're all together. You have Milla, Jude, Rowen, and even Alvin.
Yay, Alvin.
You know they'll figure something out. That's true.
You're here too, Leia.
Yeah, but it's not like I'll be any help.
Oh, well, you're like the plucky character. You bring morale.
That isn't true. When you're here, everyone's happier.
Exactly.
Let's all go back to Maxia together.
Okay, it's a promise.
Can I actually proceed now? So yeah, the same sort of space, but not. But the confusion was whether or not they were like a different continent or something like that. It's like they're not different continents.
I'm hungry.
And if you don't eat a lot, you'll never grow bazungas.
That's it. That was the scene. I expected a bit more from that.
What a dreary landscape.
Again? That's it? Alright then. Just seems very sort of like, oh, matter of fact. I haven't bought any new weapons in ages. I haven't used any of the materials I've gathered throughout the game or anything like that. I don't know why I'm not doing one of every enemy here right now, by the way. Just don't. No, it just doesn't seem much good. There was something else I was going to bring up that was based on one of the skits that happened before. I really can't remember now. Strange. It's almost like feeling like I'm going to have to go back and watch it again. Just so I can figure out exactly what my point was. I think it was connected to the whole, like, worlds being separated, but it was something else off of that. Ah, yes, that was it. I've remembered now. Good. So we've got this plan of, like, yes, the spirits are going to be killed, still, but Milla's going to ensure they basically increase the birth rate. It's like, okay, why not on the human side see about seeing whether or not you can interbreed Maxians with Olympians, and maybe have mana lobes on this side? It would help, wouldn't it?
Where is everyone?
Dead, probably.
A Spyrix casing.
This looks like a storage space for Spyrixes, but the contents are destroyed.
I mean, how are they destroyed? There's one huge slash across the side, which obviously indicates Gaius, but it's... You can see there's some in there that they look fine.
Did Gaius do this?
I mean, look at it. Come on. It's clearly Gaius.
Whoever it was leveled the larger facilities and warehouses, but left the other buildings intact.
In other words, their goal is not an invasion or to wipe out the military.
Milla, we should hurry and look for Balin.
Right.
It's Elize, like, just completely understanding the situation. Is like, no, this is what we need to do. She's the leader now. Alright, is there any shinies around? I can sense those should be shinies somewhere.
I can't believe the size of this facility. Everything in Olympious is so grandiose.
It's like a city in and of itself.
Indeed. Got them?
Prepare
Right.
yourself.
Aim is to try and see if we can get this Mystic Heart going now. But remember that the problem I had was it didn't connect. So I've got to learn to do it properly. It doesn't help I'm being hit from behind at the time I'm trying to do stuff.
Always one step ahead. Always one step ahead.
Feel the beat
And ride the rhythm.
all the way to victory.
I expected like a firework to go off, but no. Where did those spirit hearts even go? Who knows? Someone dead though, above them. Alright, so this should be, yes, some lovely chests around. Discard it, I'm not coming back for it, so screw it. The Black Pearl. Hello! Don't tell me you guys are going further in. You don't look like you work here. The automated defenses are going to come after you, you know. I will take them on, it'll be fine. Don't think we'll get good XP from them. Oh, we've done one of you though. It's like my throat and my chest doing something weird. It's like I want to do like a weird hiccup cough then.
Help me.
That sounded odd.
Are you okay?
Thank you. I think I'll be okay now.
That's alright, Tipo.
This place seems deserted. Do you know where everyone went?
Some people got out early. I don't know about the rest. It was pretty chaotic.
Did you see the attackers?
The soldiers hit us like a wave. They were led by some guy with a giant sword and a flying woman.
Oh, it would have been nice if like someone with a giant sword and silver flowing hair. They had this weird theme tune like, step it off. Be very weird.
Well, that settles it.
That it does.
Does it?
They told us they'd destroy every last Spyrix, then they ordered us to retreat.
Sounds like something he'd say.
Wait, he can't be.
What?
Gaius must be planning to eliminate every Spyrix in the entire world.
But they understand the technology. I'm sure they've got textbooks on it. They can learn to do it. You'd have to kill everyone who knows how to make them. And then destroy every book. How can you do all that? What?
Just to stop the Otherworld reactor plan? Isn't that a bit extreme?
No, it's a sound plan. Olympious' situation won't change as long as it has access to Spyrix. Even if the current plan is halted, someone else will eventually come up with something similar.
By eliminating Spyrix, Gaius is going right to the heart of the two-world problem.
Sounds like a lot of work. But if Gaius is anything, he's determined. Damn it. That puts Balin in danger.
Excuse me. Do you know anything about someone named Balin? He's a Spyrix engineer.
You might find him over in the Spyrite Research Wing. What? Officially, it's called the Military Research Wing, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Those freaks are probably still wreaking havoc over there.
Freaks?
I'm sure he's okay.
Don't worry about me. You just worry about Gaius.
Yeah, but still...
You already have enough on your plate. Your job is to keep moving forward, remember?
Right.
We don't have time to worry right now. The sappy stuff will have to wait.
Yes, mind on what we're doing here.
All right, thanks.
So where's this military research wing anyway?
I was thinking about cakes during that, so that's why it was sort of like, yeah, mind on the matter, yep.
Just ahead. If it's still standing.
It's like a lovely, I don't know if you have them outside the UK. Thinking about it. French fancies is what they're called here. I don't know if you have them outside the UK. I mean, you probably have them in France, but, you know.
Be careful.
You too.
You sure you're okay?
You sure you're gonna be okay?
That was weird.
Save it, I'm fine.
I was gonna say, like, game? Can we get on with it? Right, so which way did we come in? don't know. Right, let's try and get to the save point as quickly as possible. I'm trying to remember exactly where to go in here, though. I love that, though. But I know more of you around upstairs, so it's like, we'll skip you for now. Miracle gel, well. Right, so we're here, I think it's this way, and it's this door over here. I think. Had to get inside as quickly as possible, so I think we're going the right way now. Let's dodge you if we can. Can I use the elevator? 10th floor. Like, where are we? Much better than the military research wing. I'm sure that's where we are.
We'll never find Balin or Gaius at this rate.
Let's look somewhere else.
Hold on.
I'm guessing we went the right way then.
What is it?
This confirms it. They created a spyrite with the information Exodus gave them.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, though. I mean, that seemed to be a correct way of going about it that no one's thought about yet. I mean, it's all like, yes, kill all the spirits, screw it, screw it, screw it, as long as I birth more. They're like, look at this spyrite thing. Like, it was born from spirit fossils, correct? So...
Something called Volt.
Interesting.
So Gilland really was trying to save Elympious with spyrites.
What? According to this, that spyrite thing was powered about a half an hour ago.
That sounds like it was one of the reasons for the chaos that transpired here.
Keep stroking his beard that isn't long enough.
Where'd it go?
I don't know exactly, but it looks like it climbed to one of the floors above us. What do you think?
We fight.
It might be worth checking out.
We're clearly gonna fight it.
Why do you say that?
I don't have any proof, but I think Gaius might have activated it. If he did, we should find him nearby.
But what would be his motive for using spyrite?
I have the same question. I think it's important we get in contact with him.
Jude, it's not that I don't want to meet him. But if Gaius is dead set on destroying all Spyrixes, I doubt he'll listen to anything we have to say.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If that's his plan, then I'll just have to stop it.
You say that now, but we all know how much you respect him. Just as you respect Milla.
Please, Rowen. There's no need for this.
You sure you won't back down in front of your hero, kid?
Hey, Jude doesn't need a lecture from you.
Ooh. Elize is definitely taking charge these days.
Yeah! Who died and made you head honcho?
It's okay. I do respect Gaius, but it doesn't mean I have to follow his path. I can create my own. Otherwise, I'll never make my own decisions. I won't grow up to be who I want to be.
Well said.
There we go then. I'm sure there's a save point around here somewhere. So I can sense it in my bones. It's one of those memories. Well, that went well.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
The base's power went out.
Let's proceed with caution.
Who's Caution? That's a very strange name. Why are they suddenly in this game? Oh, looks like we'll have to take these guys out. Encounter Link.
Forward. Always one step.
Ow.
Always one step.
Rolling assault! Condemnation! It's over! I'm
Gonna get the condemnation going. Hey, alright.
Condemnation! It's over!
Understood.
Alright. There we go.
All beginnings must end. Let it be. By my hand! Elemental mastery!
So yes, I did do it correctly the previous time, it's just I didn't connect. That's all it was. That's fine. So now we know we can do that. It's good. It's so good. I was wondering why we had so many enemies then. It's like we counter-linked, didn't we?
Behold our power.
Indeed. Alright, where's the save point? Is it in one of the side rooms? Because that's the thing. So I don't want to proceed onwards if it's a save point in the side rooms. Like, is that the room we were in? That's the wrong side. It's a shop. It's not the save point though, so let's just carry on. I know there's one around here somewhere. Let's proceed onwards. If I die, so be it. Well, it's going to be in this hallway, isn't it? Let's get you here so we can dodge around you. Thank you. May as well pick up this chest. Is this going to be the elevator in the middle? Ching, ching. This has to be the save point, surely. No? I can't be bothered to do that little puzzle. I say puzzle, it's probably just push a block. Did it just go up several floors? I remember the save point.
I'm not afraid of the dark. Do your worst.
We're counting on you, Elize.
Oh. Yeah, I remember the save point, but I don't remember like the floors. Is it the 13th floor? Is it? I know there is one because there's obviously a boss coming up. We've essentially gone through a dungeon, so of course there's a boss coming up. Very predictable, these games sometimes. Very predictable. What have you? Ooh, so that one we're probably gonna have to do. Nah.
I'm still scared!
Hey, get off me. You can't.
There it is. There it is. Right, so that's what I was after. Because it's like, I intend to... Oh, I remember now. It's like, yeah, the save point's right before the door we need. Yeah, that's where we're meant to go. Right, so we'll see you in the next part when we head through the door and face off against a boss. We'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.